Solana value equivalent to $207 a coin. The present exchange cost range $193.87 to $209.86. The earlier day close $201.69. The change was 162 to 80%. Reverse rate US to Sol. Dollar to Solana gauge for June 2024. In the first place, cost at 267 coins. Exorbitant costs went to 1, while lows went to at 62. The found the middle value of costs into at 78. The US to Sol gauge toward the month's ends onto an 80. Change for June 49%. US to Sol expectation for July 2024. In the first place, cost at 280 coins. Excessive cost 280, while lows into 26. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 257. The US to Sol conjecture toward the month's ends onto at 42. Change for July 13.6%. Dollar to Solana conjecture for August 2024. Before all else, cost at 242 coins. Excessive cost 242, while lows open at 95. They arrived at the midpoint of costs onto 22. The US to Sol conjecture toward the month's ends onto an 8. Change for August 14%. US to Sol expectation for September 2024. Before all else, cost at 208 coins. Exorbitant costs onto an 8, while lows are 168. They found the middle value of costs over 91. The US to Sol estimate toward the month's ends are 180. Change for September 13.5%. Dollar to Solana estimate for October 2024. Before all else, cost at 180 coins. Excessive costs are 180, while lows to 155. They arrived at the midpoint of costs are 170. The US to Sol conjecture toward the month's end 166. Change for October 7.8%. US to Sol expectation for November 2024. Before all else, cost at 166 coins. Exorbitant costs on 172, while lows on 149. They found the middle value of costs on 162. The US to Sol estimate toward the month's ends on 159. Change for November 4.2%. Dollar to Solana estimate for December 2024. First and foremost, cost at 159 coins. Exorbitant cost to 159, while lows to 29. They found the middle value of costs to 146. The US to Sol estimate toward the month's end saw 138. Change for December 13.2%. US to Sol expectation for January 2025. At the outset, cost at 138 coins. Excessive costs on 145, while lows on 126. They arrived at the midpoint of costs on 136. The US to Sol conjecture toward the month's end saw 134. Change for January 29%. Dollar to Solana conjecture for February 2025. At the outset, cost at 134 coins. Excessive costs are 141, while lows had been at 23. They arrived at the midpoint of costs on 133. The US to Sol conjecture toward the month's end saw 132. Change for February 15%. US to Sol expectation for WARP 2025. Initially cost at 132 coins. Excessive costs are 132, while lows are 115. They arrived at the midpoint of costs on 126. The US to Sol figure toward the month's ends on 123. Change for spring 6.8%. Dollar to Solana figure for April 2025. Initially cost at 123 coins. Excessive costs on 131, while lows on 114. They arrived at the midpoint of costs on 123. The US to Sol figure toward the month's ends on 122. Change for April's 8%. US to Sol expectation for May 2025. At the outset, cost at 122 coins. Excessive costs on 128, while lows are 111. They arrived at the midpoint of costs at 120. The US to Sol conjecture toward the month's ends at 119. Change for May 5%. Dollar to Solana gauge for June 2025. First and foremost, cost at 119 coins. Exorbitant costs on 119, while lows in 96. They found the middle value of costs on 109. The US to Sol estimate toward the month's ends on 103. Change for June 13.4%. US to Sol expectation for July 2025. At the outset, cost at 103 coins. Excessive costs saw 106, while lows are 92. They arrived at the midpoint of cost to 100. The US to Sol conjecture toward the month's end 99. Change for July 39%. Dollar to Solana conjecture for August 2025. At the outset, cost at 0.99 coins. Exorbitant costs on 127, while lows on 99. They found the middle value of costs on 111. The US to Sol gauge toward the month's ends on 118, change for August 19 2%. US to Sol expectation for September 2025. In the first place, costed on 118 coins. Exorbitant costs on 129, while lows on 112. They found the middle value of costs on 120. The US to Sol gauge toward the month's ends on 120, change for September 17%. Dollar to Solana gauge for October 2025. In the first place, costed on 120 coins. Exorbitant costs on 123, while lows on 107. They found the middle value of costs on 116. The US to Sol gauge toward the month's ends on 114's change for October 50%. US to Sol expectation for November 2025. In the first place, costed on 114 coins. Exorbitant costs on 146, while lows on 114. They found the middle value of costs on 128. The US to Sol gauge toward the month's ends on 136, change for November 19.3%. Dollar to Solana figure for December 2025. To start with, costed on 136 coins. Exorbitant costs on 136, while lows on 109. They found the middle value of costs on 125. The US to Sol figure toward the month's ends on 117's change for December 14%. US to Sol expectation for January 2026. Initially costed 117 coins. Excessive cost 150, while lows 117. They arrived at the midpoint of costs on 131. The US to Sol figure toward the month's ends on 139, change for January 18.8%. Dollar to Solana figure for February 2026. Initially costed 139 coins. Excessive cost to 178, while lows to 139. They arrived at the midpoint of costs on 156. The US to Sol figure toward the month's ends on 166, change for February 19.4%. US to Sol expectation for Walk 2026. Initially costed 166 coins. Excessive cost 0.2812, while lows to 166. They arrived at the midpoint of costs on 185. The US to Sol conjecture toward the month's ends on 197, change for spring 18.7%. Dollar to Solana gauge for April 2026. In the first place, costed on 197 coins. Exorbitant costs on 197, while lows on 259. They found the middle value of costs on 381. The US to Sol gauge toward the month's ends on 170, change for April 13.7%. US to Sol expectation for May 2026. At the outset, costed 170 coins. Excessive costs on 186, while lows at 162.